Hi guys and welcome back to another video. Today we'll be talking about Star Wars Battlefront Bespin news, and we'll talk about all the gameplay changes, the heroes, squadron mode, all new player skins and many more stuff. First, let's just get to some gameplay changes and new weapons that I just wanted to get out of the way first. The two new weapons are the E4 and the X8 Night Sniper. The E4, the gun after the E3, is more short-ranged blaster to the other one. I can see this gun very useful in smaller game modes such as Blast and Drop Zone, but the E3 does come out on top on larger scale battles. Next, the X8 sniper blaster rifle. Even though it says it's a sniper, it's not really a sniper. I didn't really get too much information of this, but it does has a night vision scope. This is for finding the shadow troopers, such as on Endor, and much more darker maps where you wouldn't be able to see them because they're literally just camouflage. So even though it's released in the Bespin DLC, the X8 Night Sniper isn't going to be good for that map because the Bespin DLC is quite bright, so it's kind of difficult to see when you're zooming in. Next, we're talking about the new skins, and as you can see there, the Royal Guards will now be the new Emperor's Defenders, and the Shock Troopers will now be a new skin that's available on level 70 that costs 20,000. There's also a new skin for the Rebels where there's new defenders for Leia as well, and obviously there's going to be the new Bespin guards that are going to be available on level 70 as well. Now for some game mode news. Fighter Squadron's max score is now increased from 200 to 400, so it makes the games last longer, and it's not been ended like in 2 minutes. It also has the ability to have cover now with the ability of the gas platform, so it makes it quite fun now. Also, of course, there's a new vehicle called the Cloud Car, which will only be used in Bespin. Now for some hero news. First of all, I just wanted to say that you can now see your hero exactly where they are, because the heroes now have a circle icon with their hero's picture on it, so you can see them through walls and whenever you want to, so that you can follow them and then you can help them. Obviously, the two new heroes are, of course, Dengo and Lando Calrissian. By the looks of it, Dengar does look like a bit of a beast, and his abilities are explosive shot. It makes his shots more powerful when he shoots, and he has a charge ability where he just smacks anyone in his tracks with his gun down. And the third and final one is where he throws multiple bombs or like little sticky grenades while he rushes through, which makes him, it makes it really good and overpowered and fun. As for Lando, I'm not too sure of his abilities, but I know one of his really cool tricks is where he throws like a what looks to be like a proximity bomb, but for the other team it shows like any pickup, like a hero pickup or something like a pickup, and it could what they don't know is that if they pick it up, it's actually a booby trap, and they actually get killed from it, which I find is really cool. So yeah, that's like one of his abilities, and he's also using the X8 Night Sniper as well. So yeah. Now for some new charges and star cars that will be in the Bespin DLC. The only charge added into the game is called Disruption, and what it does is very unique, but what it does, it makes the other person's gun overheat, but it's not just anything like that, it actually makes the bottom bit where you're supposed to, well, I guess like cool down and able to do it again, uh, be stuck on the top. And what's good about this weapon is that people don't expect it, so that you can literally just put it on and you pretty much always win the battle. Now for the star cards. One of the star cards is called Scout Binoculars. It looks very much like the orbital strike, but what it actually does is it's a pretty much longer scan pulse which can do multiple enemies and for longer time, and is very much again for teamwork, so it very much appeals to people who want to play more teamwork and is more like a team based player. Next we have the shock grenade, which is a very useful tool which actually shocks the enemy and stuns it, but it's non-lethal, so you never get a kill, but it's very useful. It stuns the enemy for a couple seconds while the enemy is trying to break free, and it leaves them vulnerable, just standing there unable to do anything, and you can pretty much easily kill them, which is a very cool star card. The final one is called the Iron Neutralizer. Now this is actually coming free to all the people in Star Wars Battlefront, and it completely disables vehicles for a couple of seconds. I think this is completely bad because it's actually kind of hard to hit the target, and also it doesn't stun the thing for a long time, so it's pretty useless in the end. Hopefully it gets a bit of a buff though, and then it'll probably be usable. Finally now, the new game mode called Sabotage. I don't have much information about this, but all I know is that it's a completely chaotic mode, and where the first phase of the game is where the rebels are trying to capture these 3 points, and you can have 4 heroes playing at the same time. But it's like Extraction, where if your hero dies, you can no longer use that hero again. So it's pretty tactical based. And in the second phase, it then turns to the Imperials, which they attack again. They attack instead, and they get like release 4 heroes. So it's really fun. So it's trying to like if you get that hero, you must be able to survive quite long for it. Because if you don't, it's gonna if you just run into things and in Imperials, you pretty much die really quickly, and you'll never use a hero pretty much again, and you probably lose your team the game. So I think it's a really cool like game mode. Obviously I have more on it later, but I think it's a really cool game mode. It'll probably be my favourite game mode. But that's all that I have today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Obviously I've missed out pretty much a load of other stuff, but I just wanted to get the main bits in what's going to be in the Bespin DLC. Hope you guys enjoyed. What is going to be your favourite thing about Bespin? I personally can't wait for Bespin. I think it's going to be 100 times better than Outer Rim in my opinion. And yeah, I'm just going to have a lot of fun. What's your favourite hero as well? Tell me if you prefer Lando or Dengar. Yeah, this is going to be very fun playing those two. But as I say, guys, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.